Stellantis just dropped a bombshell that's sending shockwaves across the automotive world. CEO Carlos Tavares has stepped down, effective immediately, after years of rising MSRPs, falling quality, and discontent among workers and customers alike. The announcement marks a pivotal moment for Stellantis and its brands, including Dodge, Ram, and Jeep. But what went so wrong under Tavares' leadership, and can a new CEO save these iconic American brands? Stick around as we uncover the issues that led to this dramatic leadership shakeup and explore the opportunities for a brighter future. If you're a Dodge, Ram, or Jeep fan, or just curious about the future of the automotive industry, this is one story you won't want to miss. Rising prices and lost customers. Let's start with the most obvious issue, the price hikes. Under Carlos Tavares, Stellantis brands like Ram, Dodge, and Jeep have seen MSRPs skyrocket, alienating their core customer base. For years, these brands built their reputation on offering powerful, reliable vehicles at accessible prices. But in the last 3 years, prices have surged, leaving many loyal buyers feeling priced out. Take the Ram trucks, for example. The once affordable Ram 1500 Tradesman, a basic workhorse, now starts at $44,500. And if you're looking for a more capable Ram 2500 with a Cummins turbo diesel engine, you'll need to shell out $86,700. Even the entry-level Ram 1500 SS with a 3-liter Hurricane turbo engine comes in at $69,500, and that doesn't even include basic features like a bed liner. Jeep buyers aren't faring any better. The Jeep Wrangler, an iconic vehicle for off-road enthusiasts, now comes with jaw-dropping price tags. A basic Sport S model starts at $57,745, while the higher trim Rubicon climbs past $62,000. And if you're eyeing the Jeep Gladiator, prices approach $70,000, numbers that feel more like luxury SUVs than rugged adventure-ready vehicles. Quality control issues. High prices might be forgivable if the quality lived up to expectations, but that hasn't been the case under Tavares. Stellantis brands have faced widespread quality control issues, leaving buyers frustrated and dealers overwhelmed with complaints. One glaring example comes from Jeep, where reliability problems have tarnished the brand's reputation. Owners of Jeep Wranglers have reported everything from radiator leaks to bubbling paint on hinges, issues that shouldn't occur on vehicles costing $50,000 to $70,000. One customer who bought a lightly used 2019 Jeep Wrangler Rubicon experienced a radiator leak at 30,000 miles and had to replace parts out of pocket despite the vehicle being under warranty. And it's not just Jeep, Dodge, and Ram owners have voiced similar frustrations. Paint bubbling, transmission issues, and poorly manufactured parts have plagued these vehicles, creating a ripple effect of dissatisfaction. These problems aren't just inconveniences, they're costly repairs that erode consumer trust in Stellantis brands. Worker dissatisfaction and leadership disconnect. While customers struggled with overpriced, unreliable vehicles, workers within Stellantis were dealing with their own set of challenges. The company's cost-cutting measures under Tavares led to layoffs, reduced benefits, and increased workloads for remaining employees. At the Warren Truck Assembly Plant, where Ram trucks are built, workers were vocal about their frustrations, saying the company's leadership seemed more focused on profits than supporting its workforce. When news of Tavares' resignation broke, the response from workers was overwhelmingly positive. Many expressed relief, hoping that new leadership could address the deep-seated issues affecting Stellantis' operations. One worker put it bluntly, "We need someone qualified to keep us on the right track so we can all prosper here." The tension between Tavares and Stellantis' board of directors had been simmering for months. Reports indicate that Tavares' approach to cost-cutting clashed with the board's vision for the company, ultimately leading to his abrupt departure. For many, this was a long overdue decision, an opportunity to bring in a leader who understands what makes Dodge, Ram, and Jeep iconic in the eyes of American buyers. So, what does Tavares' resignation mean for Stellantis moving forward? Will a new CEO finally address the skyrocketing prices and declining quality, or is it too late to save these brands? In part 2, we'll dive into the immediate fallout from this leadership change and explore how Stellantis can turn things around. Stay tuned. Immediate reactions. The resignation of Carlos Tavares wasn't just news, it was an earthquake that shook Stellantis to its core. The reactions came swiftly, from Wall Street to the factory floors, and they couldn't have been more polarized. Let's start with the investors. Within hours of the announcement, Stellantis' stock dropped sharply, reflecting a wave of uncertainty about the company's future. Investors have good reason to be uneasy. A sudden leadership change often signals deeper issues within a company, and with Stellantis already facing challenges like falling sales and rising costs, Tavares' departure felt like the tip of the iceberg. On the other hand, workers and dealerships had a completely different reaction. At the Warren Truck Assembly Plant, where workers build Ram trucks, the mood was almost celebratory. Employees expressed relief and hope for a fresh start, with one worker saying, "We need someone who can keep us on the right track so we can all prosper here." Dealerships also welcomed the news. Many had grown frustrated with Stellantis' pricing strategies, which left them struggling to move vehicles off their lots. For them, Tavares' resignation felt like the first step toward addressing the issues that have been holding Stellantis back. Why Tavares' leadership failed. To understand why Tavares' resignation was met with such relief, we need to look at his track record. His tenure at Stellantis was marked by a series of decisions that alienated customers, workers, and even the company's own board of directors. Under Tavares, MSRPs for Stellantis brands rose dramatically. While cost-cutting measures and inflation played a role, the relentless price increases made Dodge, Ram, and Jeep vehicles feel out of reach for their core audience. A basic Jeep Wrangler Sport S, once considered a budget-friendly off-roader, now starts at nearly $60,000. These rising costs created a disconnect between Stellantis and its customers. As prices climbed, quality declined. Recalls became increasingly common, and owners reported issues ranging from minor annoyances to major mechanical failures. For brands that once prided themselves on durability and reliability, this was a significant blow. Tavares' leadership also brought a heavy European influence to Stellantis, which didn't sit well with American buyers. Models like the Dodge Hornet, which borrows heavily from Fiat designs, felt out of place in a lineup known for muscle cars and rugged trucks. This departure from tradition alienated loyal customers who expected Dodge to stay true to its V8 Hellcat roots. Tavares' cost-cutting measures also affected the workforce. Layoffs, reduced benefits, and an overall sense of instability created a rift between leadership and employees. It's no surprise that workers were among the first to celebrate his resignation. What happens next? Now that Tavares is out, all eyes are on Stellantis' next move. The company faces a monumental challenge, regaining the trust of its customers, employees, and investors. The choice of a new CEO will be critical. Stellantis needs someone who understands the American market, someone who can balance innovation with tradition. This means embracing electric vehicles while preserving the muscle cars, trucks, and off-road vehicles that built Dodge, Ram, and Jeep's reputations. To win back customers, Stellantis must address its pricing and quality issues. This could mean rethinking its pricing strategy to make vehicles more accessible and investing in quality control to restore confidence in its products. For Stellantis to succeed, it must also rebuild trust with its workforce. This means addressing the concerns of employees at every level, from factory workers to dealership staff. By fostering a culture of respect and collaboration, Stellantis can create a stronger, more united company. Finally, Stellantis must innovate to stay competitive in a rapidly changing industry. Electric vehicles are the future, but they need to be balanced with traditional offerings to meet the diverse needs of their customers. The success of upcoming models like the all-electric Ram Revolution will play a key role in determining Stellantis' future. As Stellantis navigates this critical turning point, the fate of its most iconic brands hangs in the balance. In Part 3, we'll take a closer look at the challenges facing Dodge, Ram, and Jeep, from declining sales to brand identity crises. Can Stellantis turn things around, or is it too late to save these American automotive giants? Stay tuned. Dodge's identity crisis. Dodge has long been synonymous with American muscle, powerful V8 engines, roaring exhausts, and cars built for speed and performance. But under Stellantis' recent leadership, that identity has been called into question. Let's start with the Dodge Hornet. Positioned as a compact SUV, the Hornet is essentially a rebadged Fiat. It's powered by a small turbocharged engine and lacks the bold, aggressive styling that Dodge fans expect. Worse yet, the Hornet comes with a hefty price tag. The 2024 Dodge Hornet RT starts at $49,100, leaving many wondering, who is this vehicle really for? The bigger issue, however, lies with Dodge's most iconic models, the Charger and Challenger. These cars represent the heart of Dodge's brand, yet Stellantis announced plans to discontinue their V8-powered versions in favor of electric models. While EVs are the future, Dodge enthusiasts were quick to criticize the new electric Charger concept, describing it as underwhelming and uninspired. Recently, Dodge backtracked slightly, announcing that internal combustion engines would remain an option for the Challenger. This decision offers a glimmer of hope, but it's clear that Dodge needs to rethink its approach if it wants to reconnect with its loyal fan base. Ram's pricing and accessibility problems. Next, let's talk about Ram, Stellantis' flagship truck brand. Ram trucks have a well-earned reputation for toughness and capability, but recent price increases have put them out of reach for many buyers. For example, the basic Ram 1500 Tradesman, a no-frills work truck, now starts at $44,500. A more premium option, like the Ram 2500 with the Cummins turbo diesel engine, comes in at an eye-watering $86,700. Even mid-range models like the Ram 1500 SS hover around $70,000. These high prices have created a disconnect between Ram and its core audience, hard-working Americans who rely on their trucks for work and daily life. Compounding the problem is the oversupply of unsold inventory. Dealership lots are overflowing with 2023 and 2024 Ram models, forcing dealers to offer steep discounts to attract buyers. Despite these challenges, Ram has an opportunity to bounce back. With a new CEO at the helm, Stellantis could adjust its pricing strategy to make Ram trucks more accessible while maintaining their premium reputation. Jeep's reliability issues. Finally, let's turn our attention to Jeep, a brand that has built its legacy on rugged, go-anywhere vehicles. While Jeep remains a favorite among off-road enthusiasts, its reputation for reliability has taken a hit in recent years. Take the Jeep Wrangler, for example. Owners have reported a range of issues, from radiator leaks to bubbling paint on hinges. One customer recounted purchasing a lightly used 2019 Jeep Wrangler Rubicon, only to experience a radiator leak at 30,000 miles. While the issue was covered under warranty, the hassle of dealing with repairs left a sour taste. Jeep Gladiator owners have faced similar frustrations, particularly with the vehicle's high price tag. A 2024 Jeep Gladiator Rubicon costs nearly $70,000, yet customers have complained about everything from transmission issues to poor build quality. For Jeep to regain its standing, Stellantis must address these reliability concerns head-on. This means investing in quality control and ensuring that dealerships provide better customer support. Jeep fans are fiercely loyal, but even the most dedicated enthusiasts have their limits. A legacy at risk. What ties these struggles together is a broader issue: Stellantis' failure to preserve the unique identities of Dodge, Ram, and Jeep. Under Carlos Tavares, the company focused heavily on cost-cutting and profit margins, often at the expense of what made these brands special. Dodge lost its muscle car mojo, Ram alienated its core audience with sky-high prices, and Jeep's quality issues undermined its rugged image. Combined, these missteps have eroded consumer trust and put the future of these brands in jeopardy. However, there's still hope. The resignation of Tavares marks a turning point, and Stellantis has a chance to right the ship. By embracing each brand's heritage and listening to its customers, the company can rebuild its reputation and ensure that Dodge, Ram, and Jeep remain icons in the automotive world. As Stellantis works to recover, the path forward is anything but clear. In Part 4, we'll explore the challenges the company faces as it transitions to electric vehicles and reimagines its brand strategy. Can Stellantis strike the right balance between innovation and tradition, or is it too late to save these legendary names? Don't miss it. Balancing tradition with innovation. As Stellantis navigates its post-Tavares era, the company faces a daunting challenge: how to innovate for the future without alienating its core customers. Electric vehicles, EVs, are undeniably the future of the automotive industry, but for brands like Dodge, Ram, and Jeep, the transition must be handled with care. Let's start with Dodge. The muscle car brand has built its identity on raw power and bold styling, traits that don't naturally align with the quiet hum of an electric motor. While the recently revealed electric Dodge Charger concept has potential, it has yet to win over the brand's loyal fan base. To succeed, Stellantis must strike a balance, offering electrified options while keeping the roaring V8 engines that enthusiasts love. A dual-path strategy where customers can choose between EVs and internal combustion engines could be the key to preserving Dodge's heritage while embracing the future. For Ram, the focus must be on practical innovation. The upcoming Ram Revolution, an all-electric truck, has generated buzz, but its success will depend on whether it can deliver the power, towing capacity, and reliability that Ram customers demand. Ram trucks have always been workhorses, and any EV offering must live up to that legacy. Stellantis must also address the high cost of its trucks, ensuring that new models remain accessible to the working-class buyers who rely on them. Finally, Jeep must double down on its off-road roots while embracing electrification. The Jeep Wrangler 4xe, a plug-in hybrid, has been a step in the right direction, offering the capability Jeep is known for with a more sustainable twist. However, Stellantis must ensure that electrified models don't compromise on ruggedness or durability. After all, Jeep fans expect their vehicles to conquer trails, not falter in challenging conditions. Repairing relationships. To rebuild its reputation, Stellantis must also focus on repairing its relationships with customers, workers, and dealerships. 1. Customers. Stellantis needs to prioritize quality control and customer support. The company has faced criticism for unreliable vehicles and poor dealership experiences, as highlighted by stories of radiator leaks and unresolved warranty claims. By investing in better manufacturing processes and ensuring that dealerships are equipped to handle customer concerns, Stellantis can begin to rebuild trust. 2. Workers. The resignation of Carlos Tavares was a step toward addressing worker dissatisfaction, but there's more to be done. Stellantis must foster a culture of collaboration and support, ensuring that its workforce feels valued and empowered. This could mean offering better benefits, creating more stable job opportunities, and involving employees in decisions that impact their roles. 3. Dealerships. Dealerships are the front lines of Stellantis' relationship with its customers, and they've struggled under the company's recent pricing and inventory strategies. To support dealers, Stellantis must work to align supply with demand, reducing the oversupply of unsold vehicles that's plagued brands like Ram and Jeep. By creating a more balanced approach, Stellantis can help dealers thrive while improving the overall customer experience. Learning from competitors. Stellantis doesn't have to start from scratch. There are lessons to be learned from its competitors. Ford, for example, has successfully transitioned to electric vehicles with models like the Mustang Mach-E and the F-150 Lightning. Both vehicles managed to stay true to their brand identities while embracing modern technology. Stellantis can take a similar approach, ensuring that its EVs reflect the heritage of Dodge, Ram, and Jeep. Chevrolet, meanwhile, has focused on affordability, offering a range of vehicles that cater to different budgets. Stellantis could benefit from adopting a similar strategy, ensuring that its products remain accessible to a wide audience. Finally, Toyota's hybrid-first approach offers a blueprint for how Stellantis could ease into electrification without alienating customers who are hesitant to go fully electric. By expanding its hybrid offerings, Stellantis can provide a stepping stone for buyers who want improved efficiency without giving up the familiarity of gas-powered engines. The path forward. The road ahead for Stellantis won't be easy, but it's not impossible. With the right leadership and a renewed focus on its brand strengths, the company has a chance to reclaim its place as a leader in the automotive industry. For Dodge, that means reintroducing the boldness and power that made the brand a household name. For Ram, it's about making trucks that are both capable and accessible. And for Jeep, it's about preserving its rugged, adventurous spirit while stepping into the future of electrification. The resignation of Carlos Tavares has created an opportunity for change. Now, it's up to Stellantis to seize that opportunity and prove that it's serious about honoring the legacies of its iconic brands. Customers are watching, workers are watching, and the entire automotive industry is watching. This is Stellantis' moment to show what it's truly capable of. What do you think? Can Stellantis turn things around and restore Dodge, Ram, and Jeep to their former glory? Or is it too late for these iconic brands? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to stay updated on this story and more. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you in the next video.